What is up, everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. Well, it's Friday, and we're back in Old Black Betty. I contacted Joe Biden and Kamala Harris there, and I said, you know, can you guys just let these sensors on these DEF systems just let me drive my truck? And you know, they approved. No, we just spent a bunch more money to fix a whole bunch of stuff that probably is going to break again, but we got her back running. Got a 10-yard on here. We got to go get set, and yeah, it's Friday. I did drive dumpsters yesterday. I did 3 sets. Laura did a couple sets and a pickup, and but I didn't film it because I got a big announcement, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit. First things first, I need some caffeine. We're gonna go get this dumpster set. All right, well, here we are. We're on an island, setting a dumpster on an island. That'd be a good thumbnail. But really, it is an island, man-made. But they do events out here, and you may recognize this from, we had a dumpster at another event here a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago now. So this is gonna be a kind of Mexican type event. They're gonna have bands and food, and he gave me a flyer. They're gonna have a jalapeno eating contest, and sounds like it'll be fun. 2-day event. So we got a 10-yard set, and we are legitimately on an island. Kind of cool. But yeah, we are going to pick up a 20-yard somewhere nearby now, and we'll get back with you when we get that picked up. Well, here we go again. Check engine light came on. I've drove about 42 miles, and engine idled soon. Right after we replaced the filter, which is the code that it was flashing, that the DEF filter was plugged. We replaced that, and obviously that's not it. So thank you, US government, for just making everything difficult. And yeah, anyways, we got a 20-yard. We just picked this up across the street. There's a big trailer park across the street. This is full, but I need a 20-yard a little bit later. So we're gonna drop this in the yard full. We'll pick it up, take it to the dump, and get it to its new home later. And we need a 15-yard, and here's the yard. We got our burnt dumpster, 2 10s, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 14, 15 yards, 2 10-yards, 3 20s, plus these. So the 20s have been hot this week, but topic I want to talk about is this trailer park. So it just became under new ownership this year, and we've done a lot of work in there since we've owned the business the last couple of years. So they came at us and said, hey, if you guys want to set dumpsters in our park, you got to pay us. And we're like, what? And I'm thinking this is some sort of money grab mobster kind of stuff. So they said to be their vendor for dumpsters in their park that we had to pay them. So we did. We paid them like $200 for the year, and it actually turned out to work out pretty good. I would say this is our 4th or 5th dumpster in there. But leave a comment. Is that common? Is that something that happens to be a vendor there? You got to pay them? It is technically private property and private roads, so I do kind of understand a little bit how that would work, but kind of interesting, an interesting situation. I wonder if you guys have ever dealt with anything like that with dumpsters or any other business. So the big announcement, and it is September 2nd today. Yes, yesterday was September 1st, the first day of hunting season. And if you guys have been watching my channel or know me at all, you know that I am a huge hunting guy and fishing guy. It's one of my big passions and something I absolutely love to do, and I love to document it. I love to film it, and I had been putting it on Life's Apprentice, my main channel here, and YouTube started hating on me. They weren't necessarily demonetizing but they were shadow banning me pretty bad last year especially, and I noticed my views and suggestions and stuff like that for my videos all the way across the channel, not just hunting, dropped drastically. And it's taken me about 7 or 8 months to get my view count back to what it was prior to my hunting videos. So I'm starting a new channel. I have already started it. I filmed my first video yesterday, dove hunting. I'm gonna transfer all my old videos from this channel over to there slowly. So if you guys are interested in the hunting, fishing, outdoor type activities, you need to go to my new channel, Wisconsin Outdoors. Outdoors is all one word, and go check it out and subscribe for me, especially if you guys are interested in that. I'm starting completely over, so starting from 0 subscribers. I looked this morning, I think I have 4, and one of them's me. But I want to try to get that channel monetized, and I'd really like to try to have it monetized by the end of 2022. That would be pretty cool. Life's Apprentice channel took me over a year to get monetized, and I'm hoping this one goes a little bit shorter, but I love making the videos, and it's not about the money, but when I put all this work in to make these videos and document this and the time that goes into it, it is nice to get YouTube ad revenue and get a little bit of something out of it. So I'll leave a link down in the description. Otherwise, go check it out, Wisconsin Outdoors. That's gonna be the new channel. Hunting season's here, so there's gonna be quite a few videos coming out over there. And before you know it, we'll be ice fishing. So we're gonna get this one dropped down, get a 15-yard picked up. I'm gonna have to go to the mechanic over here and tell him that everything that he didn't work again, and we just wasted probably $500 or $700 chasing a problem that we will never ever find the cure. Okay, well, the mechanic looked at it, put his computer in, deleted the codes. They're back already. I went 20 miles to go set a 15-yard. We got that set, but it is telling me the same thing again. Check engine light, engine idled soon. So I think it's time we say a little prayer. No, I'm not religious, but we're gonna say a little prayer for this truck. I want you guys to close your eyes and say this prayer with me. Dear Barack Obama, I know we don't talk very often. You know, you weren't that bad of a president. And I'm pretty sure you put all this into act back in 2012 with this deaf stuff. But there's people out in this world who just really need to get some work done and need to rely on their vehicles. And they can't afford to spend $500 or $1,000 every single day that you drive. So thank you, Barack, and just please help this truck run. Amen. All right, we're disconnected. I'm leaving this pile here. I wish somebody would steal it and total it. I had somebody comment the other day that I needed to get a Cummins. I'm gonna flip the camera around. That's an asphalt paver, and that's an asphalt sealer. Both of those have Cummins in them. This one right here is throwing codes and will not work because the temperature of the DEF is wrong. And this one right here is having DEF exhaust issues, just like this truck. So yeah, it's not a Ford, it's not a Cummins, it's not a Power Stroke, it's a diesel DEF issue. This guy is a diesel mechanic, and he says like 7 out of 10 vehicles that come in here are having DEF issues. He says there's so many different things in the DEF system that it could be, and the parts are so expensive. You can't just start throwing parts at it, because next thing you know, you spend 10 grand and replace the whole entire DEF system, and you could still have issues because you didn't fix one part. He said the diesel exhaust filter in this thing's like $1,800. And he said that there's like some injectors and a control module that's like $1,500. And those are just some of the parts that you could replace. I tell you what, and you guys have been watching me complain and whine, and I don't want to be a whiner, but when I buy expensive equipment, I really want it to work. And I've never had a diesel in my entire life, and I would bet you money that I will never ever have one ever again. This is not worth it. And any of you guys out there with diesels, I hope that you never have to go through this, but if you do, like, you've been warned. I'm warning you right now. Do not buy a diesel. What a joke. So yeah, Laura's coming to pick me up, and the old Gasser 250 is gonna she's gonna do just fine with no issues, believe it or not. He had this truck for 5 hours yesterday. Cleaned the DEF filters, did a regen. This is the third time the code's come on today. He's deleted it, and we've drove about 100 miles. So when you think about it, like, I'm literally, and we just put $2 grand into the suspension. Like, I could go buy any truck in the world and make the payments with the amount of money that I'm putting into this truck to repair it. Not to mention the frustration and downtime. Not worth it. Not worth it. So anyways, I pulled a 10-yard up on the trailer. You can see it back there. We're gonna take that and drop it. That'll be our third drop of the day. I think we have 5 drops today, which is good. Tim's out running all day. He's in the orange truck. He has a very, very full day. I don't think he's gonna be done till like 4. As of right now, I'm booked up until 2, which will probably be a lot later than that because this is gonna set me back about an hour. So I'm gonna be late for everything, and at the end of the day, this truck could cost me a couple of dumpster sets because we run out of time. So not only is this truck costing me money, but it's potentially losing me money in sales. And I wish there was something I could do other than pile 10 grand into a pile of junk, because it sounds like that's basically the cure-all right now is 10 grand or delete it. But he says if you delete it, you could blow up the engine too, hauling, because it's just not going to be made the same. So I don't know. Don't even leave a comment and tell me what I should do. Don't. All right, well, I took a little break from filming there. Basically more out of frustration than anything. This is real life, and this truck is really, really getting to me. It's really, really, really frustrating. So, what have we done today? We picked up this 20-yard. We dropped a 10-yard before that, picked this up. Then we came back, we grabbed a 15-yard, we dropped the 15-yard. Then we came back, grabbed another 10-yard, went and dropped that. Now we got a 20-yard drop. So we gotta pick up this 20 from earlier this morning, the full one, take it to the dump, and get that dropped. This truck is not a diesel, it runs great. And I like that. Chelsea's at our accountant right now. The accountant approved. We order and have a roll-off truck built, which we've been working on for several years. The timing just wasn't right. Now the timing is right. I wish we could have done it last year, or maybe we should have done it last year, but it would have been so difficult for us to do with all the other expenses that we were bringing in. But timing wise, that would have been the right thing to do, because then we would have gotten rid of the diesel already, and we wouldn't have put all this time, money, effort, and frustration into that. Now, having a roll-off truck built, we got to order a truck from Ford, get that. That's going to be 6 months, and then take it to Nedlands, and that'll probably be another 6 months. So that's a whole nother year we have to wait. So in the meantime, I'm not sure what we're going to do, because my truck cannot be used on a daily basis for the dumpster business. Otherwise, my construction business is shut down. So we're getting rained on here. We're gonna get this picked up, get it to the dump, take it to its new home. All right, I got that 20-yard dumped and to its new home here. we ended up kind of switching schedules with Tim. And so we got a pickup. We were supposed to do a swap for a guy I set a dumpster for yesterday, a 20 yard. And then Laura dumped and returned it yesterday. And then Tim is dumping and returning it today. So that dumpster's 3 turns in 24 hours, which is crazy. This guy's doing a lot of work and he wants it done quick, and he is a little pushy, but yeah, he's paying us. So that's our job. Anyways, we gotta go and pick up a full 20 yard, I do believe, and get that to the dump yet. All right, well, you can see behind me, we got a 20 yard picked up there. It's full, and on Tuesday I'll take it to the dump, and I'm gonna need it. You guys obviously can sense the frustration, and after the fact, it's kind of, I don't know, you know, this is like, I'm filming all this in real time. It's not scripted, you know. I do plan topics and stuff like that, but you can obviously tell I'm very frustrated with that truck, as any one of you would be probably too. And I guess it portrays into the video, so you guys are getting to see, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between, reflecting on Thursday and Friday. Today we set 7 dumpsters, I believe, maybe 8. And yesterday we set, I think, 5 or 6. So Thursday and Friday before, you know, the 3-day weekend, that's a lot of dumpsters to be setting. And that makes up, you know, for a slower week. Other than that, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for watching and following me along in this journey, the possibly never-ending journey. We are working on getting other trucks. I would have already had another truck, a roll-off truck, if it wasn't for the pandemic and all the shortages and all that kind of stuff, which I probably could have ordered it, but the wait time was going to be too long. And well, now I'm ordering it and the wait time is still long. So, you know, I probably procrastinated and didn't make the best decision there. But that's how business is. All you can do is the best you can do. Make the best decisions that you can at the time, and you know, overcome the adversity, which we're trying to do. And that's why I preach having backup equipment. Without backup equipment, our business would be just so screwed these last month or two, issues with the truck. So that being said, that's the end of the video. I would really appreciate if you guys are interested to go to Wisconsin Outdoors, my second channel now. I'm going to be putting a lot of time and effort and making a lot of videos over there now that it's fall and hunting season. If you guys are interested in that, there's a link in the description to Wisconsin Outdoors on YouTube. And go over there, show some love, subscribe, watch a couple videos, and I would like to get that channel rolling. So that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. We're off to the cabin for a 3-day weekend. Let's go.